sensor, again, the sensor will go in nice and flat. So you can
Camaro, Chevelle, Camino, Daytona, Trans Am, Mustang, Charger, GTO.
Okay, now you have all 4 holes. The next step is going to be to run the wires. Always want to start from the left of the vehicle to the right. You have your A, B, C, D, and they're all labeled. And you have your labels on the wire that you're going to use, and also on the sensor. It's A, B, and C. It's labeled A. You just plug it in, nice and tight. Twist it nice and tight. Leave it hanging. You always want to leave a little bit of slack on the wire just in case of, for whatever reason, you need to change the sensor. You have the slack, so it makes it easier for you. What I like to do is I get a little bit of tape and I tape it to the bumper. That way when I'm pulling the wires, I don't pull it all the way in. Okay, the next step is we got to figure out how to route these wires inside the vehicle. So we're going to take panels off. Always try to take the least amount of panels as possible. Always remember, as you see, we did not take the bumper off the vehicle. You do not want to take the bumper off any vehicle. That's just going to make it a lot harder. Don't need to. Here we have a grommet that goes outside. It's got a hole. In most cars, you're going to find a grommet that's going to let you pass wires through it. Try never, unless it's absolutely you have to make or drill a hole on the vehicle. The grommet is plastic. It just pushes in or out. You can drill a hole in it to fit the wires through it. Okay, now we're going to route the wires into the hole that we found. Included in the pack, we have tie wraps, screws, and the connection. When you route these wires, you like to tie wrap them. Try to route them over things that's not going to let it hang. Okay, we have all 4 wires here. with the tie wraps that's included, you can go ahead and tie wrap them. Since you left the slack out here, you can go ahead and pull them a little bit tight, nice and snug, so that way you don't have too much excess on it. Okay, we're going to route now the wires to the grommet that we pulled earlier.
Don't fake that moment. It will release you. You handle all.
Okay, so now we routed the wires. We're going to put the grommet back in. We're going to find the trigger of the reverse light, which is going to actually turn on the sensors as soon as you put it in reverse. How we do that is, if you can get to the light, sometimes the light is on the trunk. It could be on the actual bumper or on the side. Just look for it, and then how you test it, you're going to need someone to go inside the vehicle, and we're going to look for the wire of the bulb.
We all live and
Okay, we have the reverse right there. The test light is showing us. So that's going to be the wire that we're going to connect to. Okay, inside the package, it's a Velcro that you're going to attach to the back of the unit. Make sure it's nice and tight on it. Peel the other side of the tape. Now you exposed it. Find a nice flat place that you can mount the unit. As you see. Okay. The next step would be is to connect these sensors to the unit, and again they are labeled, so you got to make sure you put them to the according to the letter on it. You just plug it in, screw it in. The nice thing about this box is, if you didn't have space inside, you can mount this box outside because it is waterproof. Okay, the next step is, a lot of the times you will have extra. You can just wrap it together. It does not hurt it. See if you fold it. Now you have two cables left. One will be for the receiver in the front or the display. And here you have a red and a white. The red will be your positive, which is what when the brake light turns on, it's what it feeds. This connectors, which is included, you just put it over the wire. You close the connector, and there you have it. Do the same for the ground wire. There you have the connection of both the positive and the negative of the unit. Okay, we're going to use a little silicone just to cover the hole that we made on the grommet, just to make sure there is no water coming in. All right, we're going to go ahead and put the sensors in. Remember, the top part is the one that has this groove on it. Basically, you just line it up, kind of wiggle it in. The same thing.